my name is Chifamba, and as most of you know, I recently graduated from the University of Zimbabwe with my Bachelor of Accounting Honors degree last month, part 1. So what I'm now doing is I am enrolled at the University of Zimbabwe for my Master's in Accountancy, and I'm looking forward to starting my CTA for me to be a chartered accountant at the end of the day. But as I was laying down after I had that moment with the president on stage on my graduation day, after the cameras, the lights and the excitement is over, I was left with myself, and I found myself thinking of a lot of people that could have had that moment, that were bright enough to have that moment, and who could not have that moment because of lack of opportunity. So I looked back and I realized my former school. I was thinking about this place. I went back to my former school, which is the school that I spent most of my years at. As some of you may know, I never went to high school, and this school is where I was for 4 years. And right now, the situation that the school is in is very sad, and it's very heartbreaking to know that once the rain starts pouring, these kids do not have a place to have lessons from, one. And the second thing is, the ECDs do not even have a place to have lessons from in the first place. They are having lessons under a tree, and their teacher is the headmaster, and the headmaster is teaching under the trees. And it's very, very heartbreaking that the school has a total of around 70 children coming to school. But this is not to say there are only 60 families in this place, but there are over 400. The catchment area that Ruta is in has over 400 families, and they prefer that their children go to school, to a school 10 kilometers away. And what ends up happening is children leave home, but they never get to school. They leave home in the morning, they come back home after 6, but they are not coming from school because this school is so far away. And even those that have gone to school, I used to have the same experience. At the end of the day, you're very tired, your legs are swollen, you're very hungry as well. And you know, at the end of the day, for you to be expected to read is a very minor task. It's too much to expect from maybe a 6-year-old. And it's too much to expect that a 5-year-old can look forward to going to school when she is going to learn under a tree. So I decided to say, instead of focusing on what has been done or what has not been done, I'm going to focus on what I can do. And I know with the help of some of you, we can build Huruza a block brick by brick. I do intend to have a very nice state-of-the-art school. I do intend to have the nicest school at Huruza. But for now, the urgent need that Huruza has is that they have a block, a decent block for them to have lessons from, a decent block for children to have someone to look forward to as a school. You know, when I was at this school, I know of at least 3 people that were as bright and even more brighter than I was at this school, and the only person among those 3 that managed to pull off is my little brother, who is now at the University of Zimbabwe. The other ones, there's this girl who is my age, but because I skipped, she was not in my class. But when I went back to the school, the teachers who taught me like 12 years ago, they said to me, this is a child, she already has a child with ECD at this place. And I'm thinking, maybe it's because she didn't have a school to go to after that the only solution, the only next step, logical step in her life that she saw was finding the man who can provide for her and for her to get married. So I'm asking for the help of many of you to say, if you can help me in any way possible to help build Huruza Primary, I would appreciate it, and the children of Huruza would appreciate it more. One wise man said, you will never you will not have lived if you have not done anything for someone who cannot repay you. So I'm asking, the height of this fundraising will be the dinner that is going to be held at the Miko's Hotel on the 28th of November. The event will be to celebrate this milestone because I recently found out I am the youngest the youngest graduate in Africa, and to shine a light on Moruta and try to get them funds to have at least one block for children to have lessons from. And then the third thing is also to shine the light on schools that are in the same circumstances as Moruta, because most of the schools are forgotten, and this is to make sure that this does not become a once-off project, but to ensure that we will reach out to every school that has need, because I know there is potential, and this potential is being lost. And the future of Zimbabwe lies in this potential that we're losing each and every day by not having basic things like a decent block for children to have lessons from. If you cannot make it to the 28th of November's dinner, you can still contribute to this campaign. What you can do is you can contribute in stationery, you can donate money to our Eco Cash that has been created specifically for this campaign. You can donate your money you can donate stationery, books, pens, pencils, rulers, and we have partnered with 263 Child to say if you have those that you feel like you have pens that are lying around, crayons that are lying around, please take them to 263 Child office at Atanai Gardens. And if you would like, have a little video taken of you just saying why you're joining this campaign. For the only way that we can change this world is by educating people.
For these and other stories, visit our website www.263chat.com. Follow us on Twitter @263chat and like our Facebook page 263chat.